Hey, how's it going? So, period two. If you were in period one, I'm gonna show period two. I already will load up the video for you guys, but we are doing also something here for today. So, period one. I mean, they already did the spheres, so please watch the video. I'm posting for you guys today. Try to draw the spheres, but also when you guys send in the picture, send in a picture not only the spheres but number. We're going to be doing that value. Value is basically a value scale. You draw, you see black, then a lighter black, or gray, then a lighter gray, white, or like it looks, and then you keep seeing it lighter and lighter. Then you have a pure white. You can also do it with colors. We do value colors. It's an R2 thing to do it in colors, but I would say please. Um, we're doing a mountain range, so I'm going to show you guys how that is done. So let me turn it around, and I have to be very careful because I only have one light bulb left in my entire house. I mean, I do have, but okay. So so for you guys, period two. I want you guys to do the glass spheres. Watch the video, do that mountain range. But everybody in period two today, Monday, we are doing our mountain ranges. Now, this is how it goes. We're going to be drawing mountains. My trick to drawing mountains is this way. And I hope you guys can see it. Let's do it this way. Do I have it? Yes, I do. So here's my horizon line. I made it very soft. Now, I used to draw like every kid back in elementary school. I used to do my mountains like that. Except I would try to make them look like this. Okay, everybody does that. But then I saw a Chinese artist using charcoal and water brush. And then another one used just your graphite pencil. And then the soft line. So I'm having my light coming in from this reflection. Okay. There we go. For me, it's easier to do, yeah. So the mountains don't touch. Believe it or not, it's an illusion. And here's another one here. I'm going to draw another hill down here. Okay, so this is the first. Now, here's the trick. One side, I'm going to erase this. This side, our light's coming from here. The light's coming from this side, your left. It's going to be very... You know what? I'm going to change my mind. I want to create... Let's put it over here. And our dark side is going to be here. Now, here's the thing. Mountains on the back side are always lighter. Okay, folks. Here. Now, so I'm going to draw a little road. So the road's going to start very tiny here, almost like a line. It's going to zigzag too. Okay. Now, if you ever driven through the mountains, that's what it does, like a serpent. When I used to live in Europe, especially when we went up to the mountains, it was we used to get car sick all the time. Well, my sister did. I learned the trick not to look straight at the road. I just started looking at the landscape passing by. So the road's getting really wide over here. So I started very tiny, and it just keeps going and going. And whoops, I'm going to do something else. There we go. So, did you see that? So what I'm doing right now is, even though this is going to be value, I am did a little perspective here. So my highway, I can go this way. The lines are almost more invisible here. And I'm going to draw here. Make it look more like a block. So there's my little highway. You start getting smaller and smaller over here. I'm going to notice the shadow more on this side. Okay, because the light's coming from this direction. So, okay, so now getting back to the mountain. So we agreed this is where. So what I'm going to do is darken this side just a little bit more. I want it to blend, but I want these mountains back here, just there a little bit farther away to be very, and these ones are going to be darker because they're closer to us. So that's the trick. Back here, the mountains are going to have a light. Let's put another one over here overlapping just to make it more interesting. There we go. Do you guys see this? See that? Okay. So this is what we're doing for period 2. We're learning value. So I am going to go very dark here. And what I do is I kind of notice I jump back and forth. And the reason I do this, because this is where my dark shadow is. Here I want it to be really super dark. Because here we're going to go with a lighter value. Maybe come back to this dark side. But here, this is what I'm going to do my rule for this. These ones are going to have a lighter gray. Got to blend it in. Yes, I do. Maybe leave some. Okay. A value basically means you're creating a shadow. You're going from dark to light, and that is a principle of. I'm sorry, it's an art element. We later on go into color theory. So I need to know if you do not have colored pencils or crayons at home, let me know. Just need to know who doesn't have any. Okay. So we're going to do an alternative project for you guys. Well, everybody, I'm going to do 2 projects. So those who don't have. So whoops, I made a mistake here. So let's say I gave it the same value as these guys back here. Except I'm going to flip it around, and it's okay. I'm going to make these lighter. But I got to blend this in. Notice how I'm blending the light. Blend in the light. A little bit too much. Some people, right now, if we were really doing this as a drawing landscape, I would tell you, leave this blank. But I'm not doing that because I got to teach you guys value. So bring this in. I'm going to make a lighter gray here. You notice it's really dark on the back side. But it's going to be very light. And the reason is mountains at a distance almost have a misty look to it, a light blue. But since we're drawing like black and white photos, you ever take photography? That's what. And what I learned from the Chinese artists is when you draw, you always make the back side. Mountain bottoms never touch other ones. They're just, there's some mist, and we're doing this by leaving that negative space or empty space. Anything in art. So now these mountains here, these ones. Okay, these ones, here's the deal. I'm going to darken this more. Follow the line, the tip. I'm going to darken these more. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do another one down here. Whoops. Everything that's going to be closer to us is going to appear darker. And the reason is because it's closer to us. Okay, yeah, we can't see it because we're on the road. We're driving at a distance. But we're going to notice we're going to notice more detail that we're closer to us. Let me darken. And one thing is when we see shadow, the shadow looks much darker closer to us. So we're always driving towards them, so that changes. Let me move this one over here. There we go. So when I saw this painter, he was a very traditionalist, northern Chinese, and the other guy was Cantonese from southern China. The north actually speaks Mandarin, and the south speaks Cantonese. but the official language of China is modern Mandarin. I mean, Mandarin's a fancy word for bureaucrat. So we're going to make these ones down here. And this one, I want a value that is closer to the ones bottom, but I want them to be lighter. Okay. And if that doesn't work, which I'm doing right now, I'm going with my eraser. And this is what I'm doing with it. I'm cleaning it here. Yeah, good. And there we go. And this, I told you guys, erasers are our tools. So now I'm going to make this much. Okay, bring that down here. Bring this here. Bring this here. And you're making hills. Now, are there trees? You can put, it's too small. But you know what? I'm going to make another hill right here. There we go. See that? And I make, so the goal is, let me show the progress. The goal is to teach you guys how to, the trick of light and shadow. And that's what I'm doing right now with you guys. Showing you guys the trick of light and shadow. Make another, you can use cross hatching too. The road kind of goes missing here. So I'm going to put another hill here. And remember when Bob Ross says there's no such things as mistakes, just happy coincidence. Same thing here. Here. Now, I used to use this method a lot for drawing, and I used to get screamed by my instructor in middle school, and when it was a boarding school, but it was 7th and 8th grade. She goes, you need to use cross hatching and hatching, because she was training the Western tradition. And later on, and notice what I'm doing right now. I'm going back to hatching and cross hatching. And the reason is, and my teacher was correct, it's much easier to control your value and texture. Okay. When we drew the dots into the oranges, we were creating texture. So I think, yeah, here we go. The problem, the reason your Western tradition does that is twofold. If you're using hatching and cross hatching when you draw something, you can do it on a metal plate and then make several copies. And for you guys, period 2, we should be done. So we're going to label this number 3, value in the back. And you've done your value. You have your lighter mountains with shadow back here. And then back here, you have your much darker. I'm sorry, it should be lighter. And you can always go with your eraser. Follow the shape of the mountain, which I'm doing right now. And you're making it lighter. Or you can use the little round erasers, which, where's mine? My mom took my pencil. I love it when she comes into my stuff. My mom's an artist too, so yeah. She's working on the tapestry. So, and there you guys go. So take a picture of it, turn it in for period 2, label it value, and you should be good. Put your first name, last name, underline, and then put value. I am sweating bullets, but I have to do the videos tonight. So you guys can have them ready and set to go tomorrow morning. So again, okay, so period 2, we did the mountains. And you should have done the glass field. So watch both videos. Period 1, they woke up, they had to do the oranges and these guys. So everybody's doing 2. So take 2 videos and submit them, okay, guys? Submit both pictures with the assignment for first. So first period, you should have done these 2 for today. Period 2, you already done this one. So you should submit a video, a picture of this. I'm sorry I say video because my smartphone, the Apple evil people are doing videos now. Okay, so that's how it is. So, oh, and you're wondering why I don't have a beard. Well, my wife made me shave it off. She saw the videos, and she goes, okay, that needs to go. But anyways, if you have any questions, call me in on Google Meet, and I'll help you out. So again, please don't draw in here. This is going to be one whole scene. This is going to be we draw, everything we're drawing here, we're going to do it here. Okay, so, okay, folks, Other than that, we should be good. Okay, so and then tomorrow, period 1 is going to work on just positioning first, and period 2 we'll do that too. I'm sorry, perspective, which is pretty much everything we've been doing, except we're going to use a tabletop and 2 apples. So, and I'm going to actually use 2 apples from my backyard, so you guys can understand how perspective. So everything builds up. Okay. So any questions? Are we good, guys? Okay. So again, this is what we should have done. Your mountains, and then back here. Also, let me show you a little bit trick. You know what? No, we're gonna do that little trick when we get to this one, which is space. Okay. Talk to you guys later. Bye.